We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen. Glad you're with us. Austin Seibert will be the one to get the proceedings underway. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Their own 27-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now, faking the give, rolling right. He's going to test the secondary right away. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. Just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver, and when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball, and he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's our first carry for their running back. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Andrew Makuba from his safety spot to make the stop.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Got a man! It's Ibuka! Complete! The rookie from Texas orchestrating things well. It is a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. That'll be picked up by the Eagles. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
On the set. Let's go now. Ready.
Drive will start on the ground, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Go. Ready.
Right back to him on first down. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
To the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On the ready. Cougar 19. Back in. Step ready. Let go.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
That's good.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Let's go. 19. Red.
They'll stay on the ground. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9. Setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Eagles' 33-yard line.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throw left side. That's Johnson. A big play there on second down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased.
Seven. Check. Ready. Go.
On the handoff, this is Pierce. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Viking 18.
On third down, they'll try and run it with a draw play.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on fourth down, Mike, based on what they do on third down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that fourth down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready.
They got 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert. He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
First and 10 now from the 36. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. First down. So after one, it's the Eagles with the early advantage. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football, as they've got it with first and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 62. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Viking 18. Go.
Back to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Ready up.
Second and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Oh, a loose football. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Ready.
He'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Get up.
Blown back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Get up. Kennedy Lions. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
We'll try to get this one on the ground. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Seibert's kick is good. And the Bucs are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
So here's Seibert, made the field goal a moment ago, and now we'll kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Come on. 60 vices, 60 vices. Ready.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Ready.
Once again, it's Barkley. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21. Good for an Eagles first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Philadelphia.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Go!
Man in motion is Smith. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Let's go now. Go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
And his passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This taken at the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Ready. Back to 60. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
10 at the 38-yard line.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
19. Ready. 18 Cardinal.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he's got Homer. It's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Gain of 26 yards.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Buccaneers. 1st down.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready. Trap 60. Ready.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
1st and 10.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Eagles. Here we go. 18. 60 Bison.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Come on.
He'll look to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
Ready, break. Let go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Eagles' 9-yard line.
Go.
He'll drop to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Pierce will score. Touchdown Buccaneers. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Seibert's extra point is true, And the Bucs will tie things up. It's now 10-10.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
On the jump. 79. Here we go. Set. 70 Lion. 19 Lion.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
It's one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve at.
And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Got it. Ready?
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 19 Charger. 19 Charger. Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, the ball's out. The Eagles have it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery. And the great return for the touchdown. Elliott on now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Eagles go up by 7. It is now 17-10.
Buccaneers 10.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
Exiting the pocket right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. Now it is 1st and goal. They'll go with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Jake Elliott to kick off for
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Eagles, 60 Eagles. Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
On second and 10, they'll try to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Let's go now.
And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
28-yard line.
Ready up. Come on. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Ready, set.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
They'll try the zone read on first and 10. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
He'll get that out to Barkley. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down. And 5. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
You just don't expect to see a sack on an RPO. I mean, of course, one half of that play, Mike, is a designed run. The other component of the play is the pass option. That ball, if it determines that it's a pass read, that ball has to be out of the hand of the quarterback quickly. The offensive line is not prepared to pass block for an extended period of time.
And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down.
Liking, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. from the 31. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
High throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
They get 16 on that connection. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready? Viking 18.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
42-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
He'll go right and find his running back, and he is out of bounds down at the 21. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Ready? Let's go.
Open man is Johnson. He's got it. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. It is 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 17-yard line.
Nice.
He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Ready up. 90. Ready. 60 Bison. 60. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. And he's in. Craig Palmer. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Seibert out now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bucs are back within a field goal. The lead is 3.
Buccaneers 17. Austin Seibert.
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Ready.
Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And he's taken down up past the 35. A gain there of 21. First down, Philadelphia.
First down. A gain of 21
Come on.
yards. First down.
Now, faking the give. That one complete to Jalen Lane. Inside the 20. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Eagles 27. Buccaneers 17. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
70. Get it. 60.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
Left side, that's Johnson. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. So they'll have to pick it up on third down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the set. Liking 18. Here we go. Set.
They'll look to throw yet again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And 10.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
On the tackle. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Ready. Bronco 80. Ready.
Back to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Let's go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket, and he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Forced to his right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. This a must-stop for this defense. Facing third and long. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. Here comes the Eagles punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll throw it left, and that's his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Hill look to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up third and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
Ready.
Man in motion is Smith.
Ready.
They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. Now he's free at the 35. He's going to get this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 27-yard line.
That's good for the Eagles. First down.
Chapel up.
A handoff, running left, it's Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7.
Okay, break.
Third and 3.
Press all in. And it's Devin Pirates. Press all in. Go.
To the goal line and in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Buccaneers 17. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the jump. Let's go now. Like.
On the ground to begin the drive with Pierce. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
At the 25-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And he's going to have the first down. The Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on fourth down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and a yard.
At the 44-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Left side, he's got Ibuka. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Looking for Ibuka. He's got it again. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On the carry, it's Pierce. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down. He'll drop to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 2. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. On first and 10, it's Barkley. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. Here comes third and 6. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory.